Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's lovely world. And we're walking through town today. Look at this. We've got this whole town, lots of buildings behind us. And what we did in the last video, alright, I didn't build the ship, I didn't build the UFO, I didn't build the house. So what did I build? Well, yeah, we built a bunch of grass and dirt again. And oh, well, we did add some wood. That was exciting, wasn't it? Really exciting. But yeah, we added all this land in the last video, and we got all the terrain on the side done. And yeah, this is this section here is looking pretty smart, looking pretty much like Stampy's world here. This over here obviously does not look anything like Stampy's world, but that's kind of the whole point. We're building Stampy's lovely world in this random world, and maybe you have Stampy's seed and you're building it there, and that's really cool. That makes certain things easier. And if you don't have Stampy's seed, go ahead, and I'm just going to do self-plug here. I have a download out there for you can download Stampy's seed. You can download this world. You can download Stampy's world with all the paths and everything, but all the buildings gone. It's called the Stampy, what did I call it? The Easy Start. The Easy Start map. Got all the paths, everything's ready for you. Just go ahead and start building. It's got all the terrain already done for you. In fact, it already has the terrain done, which we are going to start on today. I know, boo, another terrain video, but you know, by doing these terrain videos, but this one now, we can save ourselves a lot of grief later. We're going to build this whole area over here, which connects the lighthouse island over to the well, this area over here. It all connects all this. So in preparation for that, I did have to extend my water a little bit. This was mostly land here, and I just kind of this is far enough for today. You can go farther if you have water. That doesn't matter already, or you don't want to even go this far. That's fine, because we're only going out to about maybe about here, and who knows how this is going to end up. Stampy's probably going to, I don't know, probably add more land somewhere, and we're going to have to cover up all this nice terrain that we're going to do today. But some of it definitely is not going to go away. So we're going to get started on that. All right, so let's just get to it. Now, we're going to have to create a couple of new paths as part of this. And creating those paths is actually going to help us locate exactly where the new terrain is supposed to go in the first place. So the reason I'm hovering around the coffee shop here is this is one of the places where some of the new paths are, because this shop is now completely surrounded by paths. And so what we need to do is get out our spruce and our birch planks, and all the way around this. You see, we need to have 2 blocks of grass all the way around this thing on all sides, which we already have 2 on that side. We have 2 over here, and it's going to continue here. So yeah, part of this terrain is going to change a little bit. We're going to add on to it. But for our purposes today, what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do is make the path, even though some of it's going to be kind of hanging in midair a little bit over there, but that's the easiest way to start. Now the path over here is going to take up these 3 blocks, and again, this is going to be 2 blocks away from this edge of the building. So what we need to do is just dig out, enough here, and so this terrain sort of stops here, so we don't have to worry about that. And then I'm just going to go back through here. And let's just go all the way through here. So this over here, there's 1 block that goes all the way along here, and then this row is kind of chopped up. So I'm just going to add a few pieces here so that I can have the correct number of blocks between the path and what we're going to do next. So then over here, remember this? This is that mysterious path. We didn't know where it went. It goes way over that way now. So we just want to we just want to carve out this 3 here, and we want to meet. Oh, I gotta take out a little bit more here. Just want to, whatever you have there, just flatten it out so that you can have the path, be 2 blocks away from the this. So then you're just gonna bring this out this way, and around the corner and so forth. And I can't do this and talk at the same time. So it's going to be 3 blocks wide here as well. So you're just going to bring this around here. It's going to extend this way more in just a little bit, but don't worry about that yet. Just make it go around the corner at this point. Have it meet up over here. This is going to be your corner there, and have it meet up with that path over there. And that's going to look like this. And yeah, this part kind of hangs out over here. That's okay. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that at all right now. So, all right, now we want to take this path and use it to, as I said before, to place the terrain properly. So what we're going to do is we're going to line up with this grass block here, and we're just going to start going this way. And we're going to go all the way over this water. We want to sort of line it up with the path that's on the island currently with the lighthouse. And let's see how we doing here. Oh, we got a bit more here. So just drag this over to here. And how we doing? We're getting close. Okay, so what we want to do is the grass that's next to this path right here, this is what we want to extend right about, just starting at this height. Let's bring this all the way over to meet up with the other thing that we're doing. And then we're going to extend that path that's way back there. It's only going to be 2 blocks wide, up to the point where it intersects with the... I got pretty close with that. That was only 2 blocks away. That was not bad. I thought I was much farther away. Okay, so hold on to that thought. Now, okay, I'll tell you what, let's do this first. We're going to dig out a little area to extend this 2 block wide path. We can get rid of these flowers here and here, and just extend this. So this is where your path is going to go, and it's going to intersect with, let's go over here. It's going to intersect with this path. This path is going to just come out straight out this way. So let's just take some grass and draw a line out going this way. And then we want to kind of bring this all the way out to where we find the island, which is hard to do since we can't see where we're going at all. But that's okay. We see it coming up here, and how close can we get here? Oh, look at that. I got it perfect. Oh, it's doomed now. Now the whole build is doomed since I got it there right. So I'm just going to extend this grass so that we have just a 2 block wide area here. That's going to go all the way out to here. This is going to be the edge of that path. And then let's see, if the path goes here, we want it to be 3 blocks wide. So yeah, we want this to be 3 blocks wide to match up. Bring this all the way back, and then we can start filling in some of these big chunks of grass here, which is not all that fun, I'll warn you now, but it's, put on your favorite radio show or podcast. I like to listen to Stampy and Squid's Magic Animal podcast. It's a lot of fun, and I kind of think I've mentioned that before. If you want to get to know Stampy and Squid a bit better, it's a great way to kind of hear them chit chat about all kinds of various topics and stuff, and what they think about things. Anyway, okay, so at this point, what you want to do is put the path in, just extend the path all the way around that way, and then this area you just want to have grass. You're not going to have any path over there. So let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to have you put that in. There we go. And whoa, my helper was tired after that one. Okay, so, and just to, I didn't really say one way or the other, but this path does not continue yet. I only say yet because I have no foreknowledge of where it's going to go, but I would not be at all surprised if this ended up, getting extended and land extended and all that. So anyway, that's when I was last in Stampy's world. It just didn't go anywhere. This is the only one that did. So this is what we're doing. Okay, so the other piece that we need to draw out is the piece that's on the other side of that path. And what we're going to do is going to go right in between these 2 buildings here, the Fancy Pants and the, I can't even remember the name of this one where they cooked the potatoes. Right in between, there should be 3 blocks in here if you followed my guiding earlier. And we're just going to go right from here. We're just going to extend this straight out until we hit the island for the lighthouse. And then we just need to fill in the grass that's going to be to the right of this. And there's kind of a little, you can see it kind of goes a bit deeper than you really need to. What we'll do is we'll extend this flat piece here, which, by the way, that's how it came. That's how Stampy's World seed came. It came flat, and I'm kind of surprised he didn't actually sort of add some terrain to the side of it to sort of make it look more like like all of this. But who knows? Maybe he will at some point. So just bring that straight across to here to meet up with that. So then you're going to fill in this grass, and you're going to fill in all this grass, and there's no path over here, so just fill in all that grass. All right, so we've got a lot of nice new ground to build on. That's awesome. So let's build, let's do this area over here since we're standing here. And well, there's no other reason. All right, so let's carve out the top, the top section, and then we'll actually, you know what? Actually, this corner is a little bit funny. Not funny, haha. So I'll tell you what. Let's do this first. Let's add on into this corner, and we're headed towards town there. Let's add 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then let's see. From here, we're going to skip 3, and then bring that all the way to the right. And skip another 3. Add 2 here, and then 1 there. Okay, and then over here, skip that one. We're gonna break out these 2, and I'm just gonna do that. And underneath here, let's just I'm sorry, I guess I should have mentioned I built this a little bit. I did extend the flat wall over this way, just added some dirt there. I think that's easiest way to get this done. So I'm just gonna add a few pieces of dirt in here just to kind of bring these walls up to, and I'm doing a terrible job of it. This is why I have helper. This is why I can't be expected to actually accomplish this kind of stuff on my own. So that's fine there, and let's just extend this up. I think the wall is probably here. Yeah, just based purely on the shadows that are above me. Okay. All right, so that's good. So let that little piece there, that helps. So now I'll tell you what. Let's start on this end. We're going to just create our little grass steps that we've been using recently, and this pattern works good for here. So we're just going to grab this row. We're just going to extend it all the way down, and same here. Just create the little grass steps that we've been doing. This just works really well for creating his terrain here, and include. Don't forget the bottom one here. Good. So then we're going to go and extend this all the way over to what's from here all the way over to there. Okay, and so let's start back over here. Well, let's just finish off building the top row of the terrain here. We're going to just add some pieces on. So right here, let's see, we're lined up with the edge of the building. We need to add, is that right? Yeah. Yep, okay, right there. And we're going to add 3 here. We're going to skip 2 and add 5. And skip 2 and add another 5. Skip 1, add 1, skip 2, add 3. Skip 4 and add 4. Skip 1 and add 5. And it should be 2 there, and then that's it. Okay, so that's perfect. That worked out good. Let's head back over to here and over here. Here, assuming you have that block, if you don't, put it in there. We're going to add 4 more, so it comes even with that little notch there. We're going to skip 2 and add 3. Skip 2 and add 4. Skip 2 and add 1. It lines up nicely with that one. Skip 3 and add 3. Skip 3 and add 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. It lines up with for that notch. Skip 3, add 3, and skip 2 and add 2. Perfect. That lines up with that. This is going well. All right. So the next row, we've already should. If you don't have these two, go ahead and add those in. Oh, actually, what we need to do is just add. We need to add 1 up here. That little nub is just going to stick out, just like that. We're going to leave that just like that where it is. So we're going to leave that one there. We're going to skip 5 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and add 4. 2, 3, 4. Skip 2. Add 5. It lines up there. Skip 2 and add 4. It lines up with that one. Skip 5 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Add 4 there. Skip 2 and add 5. 2, 4, 5. And skip 2 and add 2. Well, we're going to add 3 there, and then we're going to add 1 more on top of that like that. There we go. All right, next one. If you don't have 2 here, put those in. Then just add 4, it looks like. 4? Yep. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay, so it lines up with that one there. And then we just need to skip 3 and add 4. Skip 4. Oop, no, skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and add 2. Skip 3, add 5. Skip 1, add 4. Skip 2, add 3. Skip 2 and add, well, we're just going to go right to the end. And then next to this, right at the end here, we're going to add 2 so that it's at the same level as that piece there. All right, let's do the part that goes into the water here. All right, if you don't have that 1 there, just go ahead and add that. And we're going to add 4 to the right of that. A little bit lower. Nope, maybe a little bit lower. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should stick out 1 beyond that. And we're going to skip 3 and add 4. And it's not low enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 3, add 4. Skip 3, add 4. It's getting old. Skip 3, add 4. And skip 3. And guess what? Add 4. No, actually, we're going to add all the way to the end. All the way to the end. And then we're going to stack up 3 of them. Oops. So that they're even with that. So they should have like 3 little ones just kind of by themselves. 3 little towers of grass there. There we go. Okay. And we just need to add, I think, just a couple of blocks over here, right in this corner. Just add 2 in there. That should do it. That should do it. That makes a good transition there. And over here, the only thing we have to do is I'm going to grab some sand. We're going to continue this line of sand here. We're going to add 3 pieces of sand there. And that's it. Just leave that one little one there exposed. And who knows, maybe this will all be changed at some point. We'll see what happens there. But that is how it looked when I was there. So now we have this little kind of... aside from this possibly changing, I don't see this changing at all. So I think we're pretty safe doing this terrain. And there'll be that restaurant that's out here. And when we do that, we'll have to adjust this terrain and that path and so forth. But that's when we build that restaurant. So let's go over here. And yeah, let's start with this. Let's just grab some grass. And I think what we'll do is we'll do this piece, and then we'll save the other 2, the 2 really long pieces over there. We'll do that in the next video. All right, so just put 1 row of grass all the way around here and make it meet up with that one. And we've already got some terrain here, so this actually stays. This over here, we need to extend probably a little bit of it here and there and so forth, but we still want the same basic technique of the steps. So I'm just going to take this and extend this all the way to the end here. And I think I'm just gonna I'll stop here. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to go a little bit longer, but we'll deal with that in a minute. All right, so let's just finish this up. Going over to here, and there's a kitty cat over there watching us. No, actually, he's looking at the sign. He's wondering when Stampy's Funland opens. It's always open. You don't have to like pay or anything to get in. Okay, you can just wander over there. Oh, is there like a chicken over there? No. There's no chicken. It's just mesmerized. If I boop you, can you? He seems fairly unfazed by my presence. Once more, and the animals completely ignore me. Story of my life. All right. Anyway, so let's just continue on with my pity party and just extend this more land out here. I have a feeling I'm going to have to extend this out, so I'm not really too concerned. This area in here is going to need a bit of work. Doesn't follow quite exact this same pattern, but if you wanted to do that, that's not a problem at all. Do whatever you want, and that's going to meet up with that, and that'll do. That'll do for now. All right, so up here, let's do this top piece, adding the extra pieces. Now we should already have 2 empty, and we've added 3, and so we're going to skip 3 more and add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to skip 4, 2, 3, 4, and add 4. Skip 2 and add 5. 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 3 and add 4. And that should line up right there with the end of that path. Good. All right, so let's go back over here, and this piece, yeah, this piece right here, this needs to be lengthened. Should be 12 blocks long total, so there should be nothing here except that torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, so it's one past that. And then we're going to skip 3 and add 4. That lines up that. Skip 3 and add another 4. Skip 1 and add 3. Skip 3 and add 3. 2, 3. All right, so I just needed to extend that a little bit, and I might as well just go ahead and pull that out. We'll just pull it out. We'll pull all of it out that far. So that's 2 blocks wider than that. So just leave that little corner bitten off there. That's fine. All right, so then over here, so this, let's see, does this get lengthened at all? Should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. It stays that length. So then we're just going to skip 2, add 3 right on top of that sand, and skip 3, add 4, skip 3 and add another 4. There we go. Skip 2 and add 3 is line up there. Skip 2 and add another 3, and that'll do that. All right, one more. Let's see, now this is okay, what we've already done here. So there's our 3 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there, and we're going to come out on the other side of that, and we're going to add, let's see, there should be a total of 4. So we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, and that comes right up against this sand. If you did this, otherwise just make that grass and keep this one sand. It'll probably change at some point in the future, but it was sand when I was there, so that's what we're going to do here. So I'm just going to add on 4 here. Leave these 2 sands alone and put 2 here, skip 2 and add 4, and skip 2 and add 3, and skip 1 and add 2. Okay, perfect. Now that worked out perfectly there. If we really want to, we can, now we're going to do the bottom piece. We're going to add, what we can do, just start by adding, there's 2 pieces there. Might as well just start with that. And then in front of that, we're going to add 3 on the end. We're going to skip 2 and add 4. Skip 2 and add 3. And we should skip 2 and add 1 piece of grass there. And that's it. Everything else stays. Anything that you see sand here, we didn't really build much of it because we didn't really, I don't know. It'll probably all change. So there's no point in, I think over here, this area is not going to be, I think it's all going to alter from where he currently has it in his world. He's got a lot of like sand and exposed stone and stuff like that around in this area, and he doesn't seem to have really made an effort to pretty it up yet. So we're just going to leave it alone. I'm not going to do a thing with it because he'll probably just cover it up with more. He's probably going to like extend all this, right, and just ruin all this work that we're going to try to do. But that's okay. That's no problem at all. I don't know why I said problem like that at all. All right. So now homework. Your homework will be to create the little grass steps that we used here. This area, I don't know, maybe for now, for the purposes of homework, let's just have you put like a little wall of dirt here, just to make that easy. And then here, just create your steps, the 3 steps, and then 1 in the water, and extend them, all the way along the sides. Go, make a nice neat little corner with them around here, and extend them all the way over to here. So like on this side, in other words, this is going to be your first step. It's going to just extend that terrain out there, and you don't have to worry about covering changing any of the sand out or anything like that. We'll deal with it if there's any details regarding that. So just go ahead and do that all the way around that way, and then we'll be ready to go. We'll finish that up real quick, right? And there we go. That will do it. So I'll finish my video. I think I'll say goodbye here, and there we go. Okay, now I am Darwin68. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.